My dear Liz, can I begin this message by saying to you, I'm really sorry I can't be there with you today. As you know, I'm over here in Perth on Paris duties, taking care of the little princess, taking her to and from school. And sometimes I think it's so new for me, given what we've all been through in the last 5 years. But I want to start, Liz, by just being a little bit self-indulgent, because I'm going to miss you so much when you leave today. Your support for me when I came into this position in the Commission was so important, and I can't emphasise enough how your wise counsel in those early days, indeed for the whole time of my term in this position so far, gave me the perspective and context of how we roll as the Human Rights Commission and as commissioners. While my public persona was one of confidence, a bloke who knew exactly how he was going to right all the wrongs affecting our mob, privately I was a complete mess, full of doubt, even thinking of quitting one part, once the magnitude of what is asked of us as commissioners sunk in. The weight of expectations from all sides, coming to the realisation that the old adage, you can't please all the people all the time, is real and plays out in so many different ways. The inability to say no, and of course throwing out any concept of getting the work-life balance right. Then along comes Broderick, giving unconditional support from day one, helping me understand that time is one of our rarest and most precious commodities, and working out how we spend that time is one of the most crucial decisions that we make. In other words, Liz said, it'll be all right, Dale, just get your feet under the desk, follow my lead, and it'll all come together and it'll all be all right. Now, following your lead, Liz, meant listening, tackling the hard stuff, being unwavering and unflinching in your support of the underdog, raising issues that a lot in society would prefer remain unknown, and of course being courageous. I've seen how you were able to gather together, lead and inspire some of the best staff I've ever worked with to join you on these pathways. But I've also seen your vulnerable side when issues seem so big they are almost intractable to reconcile. I remember your trepidation of taking on the task of changing the culture of our military and how you went into pretty much an all-boys club. But you muscled up immediately and came out with the respect of someone like David Morrison and set the course for that culture change to occur. But for me, Liz, it's that vulnerability that makes you such a great advocate, and it's overcoming that vulnerability that makes you such an inspiration. But if I can paraphrase your comment at the press club earlier this week, we haven't seen the last of Liz Broderick, and can I say 3 cheers to that. But now as you go and spend some of that rarest commodity I spoke of earlier, time, with Lucy, Hunt and Tom, can I be indulgent and give a message to Lucy, Tom and Hunt from me, and I think the rest of us, and say to them, thank you for giving Liz to us. We appreciate and thank you for all the sacrifices that you've made for all of us here, not only in the Commission, but in Australia. Finally, Liz, I want to read a message from the Nunanjara, Pitjantjara, Yakanjara Women's Council. It goes, on behalf of the NPY Women's Council directors, members and staff, we would like to congratulate you on your 7-year tenure as Australia's Sex Discrimination Commissioner, and to wish you all the best with all that is ahead for you. You may not know of a connection that NPY Women Council has with you, and that is Ashurst Australia provides the Council with pro bono legal service. We have received this service for a number of years. It started with Blake Dawson, and this service is very much valued and appreciated by the Council and its members. The painting gifted to you is called Nayuku Nura, meaning my country. This painting was done by Kumanara Jangwa Williamson, who sadly passed away in 2013. Kumanara was a renowned and respected artist in her time and was also a member of the NPY Women's Council. Again, all the best. Yours sincerely, Andrea Mason, Chief Executive Officer. So Liz, take care and keep strong, my friend. And thank you. You've done us proud, and I'm going to miss you. The Australian Human Rights Commission is going to miss you, and Australia's going to miss you. Love you to bits, Liz Broderick.